welcome to another lesson. I'm so excited to teach you some more music on the piano. And this lesson is again reiterating, which means repeating and going over the fact that we just want to focus on the love of the music and the piano, okay? I want to tell you, sometimes parents will try to make their kids take the lessons. And while, some people do enjoy learning the piano eventually, and they're glad they did it, for the most part, you can't really force everyone to play the piano because we're not all meant to be musicians. Some people are more of a concert goer and support the musicians, and they're more of a listener, And so I just want to point that out, that you really want to focus on building the passion you already have inside you and exploring the instrument. And literally, you can do this for a whole year, 2 years, 3 years, before you even take a lesson. Okay, I'm going to teach you all the lessons for free. I'm going to show you the theory that I've developed into my own method so that you can learn in a way that's fun and easy and teaches you even more in-depth theory than the original piano lessons that take usually 5 years. I'm going to teach you those lessons in just 5 months. So you've got plenty of you'll have plenty of theoretical knowledge. It's, I can teach you that. It's not that. What I'm trying to get at is that the natural passion for music has to be there. And also the love of your instrument has to be there. And so that's really what I want to say. If somebody is more interested in going out and playing baseball or, doing something else, maybe playing sports, maybe playing, painting, or has some other science or, other interests, you really don't want to force anyone to do something they don't want to do, because you can hear it in the music. That's why. You can tell when somebody's playing passionately and when somebody's not playing passionately. And the number one lesson that I always teach, and the first thing I wrote a long time ago when I first started coming up with this method, is expression. So like you can sing a note, la 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 la, and just there's no feeling. Or you can put some passion and joy and love into that one same note with lots of expression, and passion, la 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 la, and have that thing that makes people want to watch, and that thing that makes you want to sing. That's not in every single person. Some people don't want to do that, or they just don't have the passion there in the first place, and maybe they could learn it, but it's really not their true intended way and path in life, and you shouldn't really mess with that too much. That's what I'm trying to say. Maybe that person's supposed to be Picasso, or maybe that person's supposed to be a chef or whatever. And it's not like you can't do more than one thing, but it's just you want to make sure that you're not forcing anything. That's what I'm trying to say. And so with that being said, all the people that are very interested in learning the piano and want to get further along in their keyboard, and by the way, just a reminder, you can actually start with a small keyboard, even a toy. Especially little kids, I would recommend having a toy to make it more fun and enjoyable. Fisher Price has a lot of great toys. You can get toys at Target, Walmart, online, Amazon, and all the stores. They're in sometimes thrift shops, and you don't have to spend a lot of money to get started learning the piano. I learned on a piano that was literally sitting on the side of the road. My mom picked it up and cleaned it with some disinfectant, and that was my piano that I started on. And so it was free, and I literally learned on a little plastic piano, a little organ, and I just loved it. Not everybody's feels the same way about piano or the organ or the keyboard, and so okay, moving on. I'm gonna play a little improvisation, because this is all about improvisation and love of the instrument. You just have to sit at the piano and press the keys. That's all you have to do. Okay, there's no magic lesson or anything like that. Although, as you can see, I've added a magic disco ball and my little celestial moons here hanging up. And so I'm gonna play a little magical improvisation. Made that up. That's improvisation. When you just think of something and you just think of it. That's improvisation. And you don't really follow any notes or anything like that. You just press the keys and see what sounds good to you. I've been doing that for a very long time. So when I first started, I played some bad notes. You have to be willing to sound bad in order to start sounding good. So don't judge yourself. Just start pressing the notes. It's very easy. It's going to sound something like, something like that. You just start pressing the notes, and that's it. And then you build from there. And also you don't want to get too complicated. You don't want to do lots of different notes so that you can't even remember. Remember, you can only think of 7 things at a time really well in your memory before it starts becoming a challenge. So all these lessons have 7. So 7, 7, 7. It's a Vegas theme, super fun. And so you have to keep in mind not to overwhelm your mind or the music with too many notes, especially at first. Just focus on simple things, like you can just add notes on and play simple things, and that's it. And then eventually you can add more and become more complicated in your sound if you want, or you can do it at first if that's what you want to do. There's really no hard and fast rules here. And so now that we've got some better understanding of improvisation, love of the instrument, passion for the instrument itself, exploration, right? Pressing all the buttons. I'm sure there's more than one button on your piano. So press all the buttons, test out how this machine works, and see what you can do with your creativity and come up with different things, and focus right now on the simple things. You can learn A, B, C, D, E, F, G, G, F, E, D, C, B, A, forward and backward. It's very simple, just 7 letters. That's it, okay? And focus on the colors: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Honestly, you don't even need to know all of the colors anyways. You really only need to know the green level, the blue level, and the yellow level really well. Once you get those down really well, the other ones are so much easier. So we're going to focus on the green level, which is simply A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Very easy. And then you can go backwards. And then we'll talk about all the other notes in a little while. The next lesson's coming up. And have fun playing the piano. Get a recording device. Use your phone. Play along. Look at videos. Teach yourself with other videos. There's all kinds of amazing apps out right now, and you can follow the notes on the piano. Smealy Magic Piano. There's piano right on your phone, and you can have fun with music. And you can use earbuds, headphones, or something like that. Quiet volume so that you don't disrupt anybody. Sometimes you need to be in privacy to learn the piano, because you have to be able to make mistakes without any judgment, so that you can keep going and sound better and better every time. And not everybody wants to hear you practicing all the time, And so you have to be able to have that space to explore. Your space is something that is really, really important. So like you need a practice room or some earbuds, or you can borrow a friend's piano who has like a private room. You can shut the door. And then schools and churches sometimes have little practice rooms, or you can go to a local piano school and sign up for a couple quick starter lessons, or like a routine, however you want to do it. You don't really need lessons. I'm trying to tell you that right now, that's what this lesson is about, the fact that you don't even need lessons. I told you how to play improvisation with Cat on the piano, avoiding the two keys together. That's called dissonance. They don't sound good. They sound bad. It makes your ears cringe, like, I don't want to hear that. If you just avoid that, all the other notes sound great. It's that easy. It's so simple. So skip notes, right? Just like skipping notes, playing them together in skipping. And then, there's so many possibilities on here. It's endless. There's so many combinations. Mathematically, there's 88 keys on the piano. And the combination of just some of these notes, it's endless. And plus you've got all the other instruments and everything. There's just so many possibilities. So have fun playing what comes out of you naturally and what you want to hear. If you don't like it, stop playing. If you like it, keep playing it again. Repeat it. It's very simple. And you will come up with some amazing music. And let me tell you something. It's all about getting in tune with your soul and your spirit and making yourself happy playing and enjoying the music and enjoying the notes. It's also extraordinarily fun and extremely exciting to play music that other people have written as well, and we're going to get there. And recording what you have, capturing, is really important. So you want to write down any kind of poetry, any kind of lyrics on paper. Keep a nice journal nearby, keep a nice notepad, paper. You can type it out, you can write it on a notepad, whatever you think. Some people write it on napkins, whatever you have nearby, but your job is to capture, okay? So capturing, having fun, playing the music, and experimenting, exploring with different sounds, and coming up with some new stuff on the piano, okay? Thank you so much for watching. I really enjoyed teaching, and I really hope that I hear some amazing new music from you in the future. I'm sure I will. All of my students that I've taught have done so well and have learned so many great songs in such a short amount of time. I'm sure that these lessons are going to be helpful for you in one way or another, and I hope that you have a fun journey with music. Thank you for watching.